thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We have an interconference showdown here in Boston where the Celtics will square off. This, of course, their first time matched up with the Suns. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the two games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
And it's White missing.
And this shows you what a superstar KD is. I mean, the NBA world stopped when that deal was made.
Yeah, you just shift the axis of the league. Look, you have this elite scorer, this unbelievable all-world talent, and when he gets on a roster, I don't care where it is, all of a sudden you have championship aspirations.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's White. Pass to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
All right, Al Horford getting up there for the gym. You forget how big he is.
Out to White. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
Good closer to the rack. Horford's added a jumper, but at home on the inside.
Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Out to White. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Tatum. Driving the lane.
And Tatum continues to improve as a passer. This is really an example of leadership.
Here's Durant. And it's White with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Well, Greg, the Suns going all in with the new big three. Beal, Booker, and Durant. That's a lot of firepower.
And they didn't hesitate to bring Beal into the mix. The shooting that they all provide is second to none. On paper, they are as talented as anyone.
The shot by Beal, no good. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. 7-point differential.
Yeah, Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
And it's Phoenix's ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's KD. And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. White, wide open, he fires. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Boston with the rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Substitution for the Suns, number 21.
And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
The Suns making a switch here. Back to Lee. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lee outside. And he drives in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. There's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And both free throws good for White. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So, Brent, thinking back to the 2020 bubble, the Suns went 8-0. Clearly the springboard for that group.
Yeah, amazing, Kevin. The team had missed 10 straight playoffs, and a lot of talk was made that that time in the bubble helped them to come together in ways that next season they weren't going to be denied. And they made the finals in 2021, and the franchise won 64 games in 2022. So the Suns are as bright as ever.
Here's Horford. Bull making his last shot. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Bates Diop gets it to go.
3 points.
11 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Suns trail by 11. Hey, Brent, what an exciting day we have for us here. Day 1 of the regular season is upon us, and we are ready to go.
Kevin, really stoked to be with you here tonight. You could not ask for a better matchup. The energy is palpable, and it's fair to expect both of these teams are going to bring it.
And the technical free throw is good. Celtics on D. Pass to Gordon. In the corner, Bull with it. To the left side wing. Gordon with it. Shot clock at 6. Offline with his 3. White with it. Now Beal defending. Back to White. Outside, Horford. Stripped it away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pass to Lee. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 2, Josh Okogie.
Boston leading by 10. White drives in. And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
here's Bull. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Bates Diop. Off target with his three. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bull is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much. Bull can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Once again for Celtics Entertainment.
Now Kevin Durant. It's Beal on the wing. Durant inside. Misses in close.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Suns moving the ball around. Back to KD. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Durant's got 6.
Yeah, don't know how you get out and disrupt Kevin Durant on that catch and shoot.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
When we talk about Bradley Beal, still a phenomenal player, but someone who's getting older.
And no doubt Bradley Beal, Greg, is a veteran in this league now and a guy that wants to compete for titles. So along with staying healthy, Bradley Beal is looking for something bigger.
Hauser misses.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
The Suns have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal, it's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
Now here's White. Pass to Porzingis. They swipe it.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
That's some nifty ball handling by Durant there, but also extremely effective.
White goes in. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Bates Diop. Takes a 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Horford. And they recover it. Back to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Durant. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Back to Horford. Got it off in time. And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And Boston has possession. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Pass to Brogdon. Over in the corner, Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Durant. And finished off by KD.
Well, long legs of Kevin Durant. They're galloping down the lane. I don't know how you catch up there.
Tatum, that's good.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
The 3 from KD.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Celtics.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Ayton with it. Out guarded by Porzingis.
24-second violation.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Celtics leading by 19 points. Outside, Horford. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And, Brett, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, you got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
And the Suns call time.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Flex Squad.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Will it go? Horford with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got 10 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks.
The coaching staff really likes it when Ayton looks to be aggressive, take advantage of guys who have no way physically to match up.
You know, Greg, many in Boston question the wisdom of the smart Porzingis trade. What'd you think of the move?
I mean, I think given age and injuries in their front court, the trade makes sense, right? Also, they got some draft capital, but the ultimate test of this trade will be in the playoffs. The ring is the thing.
To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And Porzingis has shown us signs of a little bit of everything here. Scoring, skill, dominating offensively.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him. To the paint. Back to Gordon. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. So both teams making some changes here. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Beal with the steal. Oh, Beal in position. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A fluid, talented scorer with width. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old.
Brogdon's got a strong handle, not a quick dribbler or a shifty dribbler, but a strong handle, and busts in there with a nice move. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
Robert Williams at the line for 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. For 3, Okogie. That shot is off. And so it's Boston, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Booker, no good. Celtics leading by 23. Inside, here's Brissett. And Ball sends it back. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Pass to Okogie. Here's Bates Diop. Out to Lee. Here's Bull. Shoots from 8. And it's good off the glass.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
A terrific move by Tatum to score.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Bates Diop. Great D that time from Tatum. And he you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Pass to Walsh. 6 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And here's Phoenix. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
And the Celtics with possession here. Outside, Horford fires for 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to KD. Looking to get it going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Well, we've had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament. How do you like it?
Well, I love it. You're just giving more high-level teams a chance at a swing for a championship. I mean, look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament. Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Back to Booker. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's picked off. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Just not sure there's a good way to guard Kevin Durant. He's too tall, he's too skilled, and he's too quick with that release.
Taking 2 shots.
And KD drops them both. Boston leading by 19 points. White inside. Three-pointer, Horford. And the 3-ball is good.
Another big out there who can stretch the floor. Horford doing that now often.
And the Suns call time.
Show some love once again for Celtics.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Durant just inside the line. To the middle. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Strong finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim.
Connects from 3-point range.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Out to White. That's to Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Suns trail by 21. Now here's Lee. White covering. And he gets it to go.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Boston.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Derek White.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Suns ball.
Here's Beal. Takes it inside. KD looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis with the rebound. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Booker outside. And out of bounds as the Celtics get involved. And the Celtics with possession here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Out to White. Outside Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Back to Porzingis. Some solid defense from Ayton. Outside Beal. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony.